my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your feel-good start of the day, and it doesn't get much more feel-good than this. We're honoured to have in studio some true South African legends. Yes, the Bats, known as South Africa's own version of the Beatles, who began in the 60s and played through the decades both here and internationally, are celebrating their Golden Jubilee this year with special shows at one of our favourite venues, Theatre on the Bay. Please put your hands together for Eddie Extian, Paul Ditchfield, Pete Clifford and Derek Gordon! Gentlemen, congratulations.
Thank you.
Is that what one says for a Golden Jubilee? Pete, 50 years, how do you do that? Do you guys not hate each other by now?
No, we love each other.
We don't sleep together.
No, we don't do
We snore together.
We've seen some young upstarts in the theatre this morning.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Does that take you back?
For sure, it takes us back. We wish we earned more money in those days.
You guys really have achieved something special. What is it about this group of four gentlemen, I'm going to say, looking at the way you conduct yourselves and how much fun you've been having backstage in our green room? Clearly there is a lot of love here. What makes the Bats so special? Maybe I can put that to you, Paul.
Well, you know what? We're a variety act, actually. We play rock and roll, and we've got Eddie, who's very serious. So we've got a combination, and we always do something interesting for each bloke. So it's the show keeps going because everybody's got new ideas all the time.
Who's the star? Who's the real star?
Now, you see, that's the whole thing about the Bats. The Bats is not a singer and a band. Each guy can be featured, and that's what we're about. It's not about one person in the band, it's about each individual guy and what he brings to the group. And the fact that it's a variety, as he says, a variety show. So there's humor, there's serious songs, there's original stuff, some cover versions, and of course a little tongue-in-cheek couple of songs about Julius.
You've got to keep it current. You've got to keep it real.
Yeah.
Now, talking about keeping it current, if I mention the word telephone quiz, yes. Do you still have nightmares about the booby trap button?
Yes, we do. In fact, as a matter of fact, we were in Pietermaritzburg on the last weekend, and a young lady brought in her telequack. Remember, you used to have the telequack? I just want to show. I had another photograph taken with her telequack. Yeah. So people obviously recognize you from those days.
There we go.
Oh,
you recognize you. Sorry. TV was slightly different back then. We only had 3 pixels to use on each TV screen, but the styles have pretty much stayed the same, hey, gents?
Yeah.
And the size of Eddie is still
Paul, I mean, there are a couple of skeletons in your closet as well, mainly one wearing a little teeny-weeny bikini. Does this give you the opportunity to reminisce, to enjoy the things that have happened in the past? Because you guys really have racked up some incredible achievements over the years.
You know, I started on video too on TV with Delia Sainsbury, who now owns the Waterfront Dance Studio. And from there, I've done all sorts of... Yeah, that's the sort of stuff.
Who is that?
Who's that handsome young man?
I'm over there.
That's what I used to... Yeah, I'm the clown in the background. So from there, you did game shows and stuff. But I mean, we've done stuff with you as well, in the street.
Yeah, exactly, man. And I think it's awesome for a younger generation to see what really contributes to making a success in the South African industry, because it is very different. And we know you guys really love what you do, and that is very infectious. Derek, maybe I can put this to you. What can we expect from the Bats now? What can we find at the Theatre on the Bay when we come to watch?
Well, if the last 2 nights are anything to go by, you had a lot of fun, because it's been absolutely packed, and it's a pleasure to do it, you know. It's just it's so exciting to, after all these years, to still play to a packed out audience, standing ovations, and just that laughter just keeps you going.
Oh, absolutely love it. Now, Pete, what's next? We've got 50 years under the belt. How much longer do you think you guys can hold this band together?
5 minutes.
No, we can go on. We can go on for as long as we want to.
As long as we're alive, yeah.
We're a bit slower now than we used to be, you know.
I don't believe it, gentlemen.
Yeah.
But certainly
like
not in the wit
He's pinching
stakes.
me now to keep me awake, you know.
That's our fault purely, and don't worry, everyone experiences that at 6 in the morning. morning.
Beautiful, yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank
you for
you.
everything that you're
Yeah.
doing for the industry. It's been a wonderfully theatre-inspired show this morning, and you guys have given a huge amount to the arts,
Thank
to theatre,
you.
to music in South Africa. So for someone from a younger generation, thank you very, very much.
Thanks.
Really
Thank
do
you.
appreciate all of that.
Lovely.
And I say that just purely to make myself feel younger this morning, being the oldest member of the team. But it really has been an inspirational morning this morning. But you want to make sure that you catch the Bats at the Theatre on the Bay. It's all going down now. I know, Kat, they have been a huge inspiration to you as well, sir.